Hello everyone, welcome to another Blu-ray unboxing video. Today we have the 4K Paramount Presents release for Once Upon a Time in the West. The Sergio Leone masterpiece. This man has made several masterpieces, including my favorite movie of all time, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I've actually only ever seen this movie once. I had to watch it for a film class in college. I forget what year it was, but man, this is an epic movie. It's definitely a masterpiece, but I wouldn't call it one of my favorite movies of all time just because I've only seen it once. And I've never owned it. You know, I actually watched it on somewhere, wherever it was streaming. I can't remember. And I've always wanted to have this movie. It's just, I was waiting for a 4K. And finally, in 2024, you know, almost halfway through the year, we have a 4K for this movie. So I'm very happy to have one. Again, Sergio Leone, master director, gone too soon, of course. He's been, gone for a while, but he only made a handful of movies, like, seriously. And it really is an epic movie if you've never seen it. Even if you don't like Westerns, give this a chance, okay? Like, some people might think Westerns are boring. Like, this is a long movie, but it is not boring by any means. Henry Fonda here plays a true bastard in this movie. Which was crazy because I knew him from 12 Angry Men, where he plays essentially the hero of that movie. And man, he is ruthless in this movie. You got Charles Bronson in here playing an excellent role here as a very mysterious character. And these two actors, I forget their names, but this actress, she's very beautiful. I believe she's still alive. This movie is 55 years old now. So, yeah, I don't know if this guy's still alive or not, but I do know, of course, Henry Fonda and Charles Bronson are no longer with us. But yeah, this is actually the first Paramount Presents release I've ever bought. I haven't had one before. This is number 44, so yeah, I don't know why I never bought one of these. I guess either I've owned some of the movies they've done already, or I just didn't want them. I don't recall, but yeah, this is a cool release. I assume all of them do this, where the slipcover has a little, part that opens on the front. So you get classic poster here. You got the four characters. There were 3 men in her life. One to take her, one to love her, and one to kill her. Yeah, so very good movie. But it's been a minute since I've watched it. So you do get 2 discs. You get the first disc is the movie in 4K, and then the Blu-ray, you get all the features on it. And you get a new commentary with host of the Spaghetti Western podcast. That's pretty cool. So, Spaghetti Western is an Italian-made Western with hyper violence. Sergio Leone was the master of that. And the music by Ennio Morricone is beautiful. There's one particular song, I've listened to it for years, ever since I watched this movie. It's one of my favorite tracks from him. I can't say it, it's in Italian, but it's the track from the end of the movie, the final scene. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I probably put it at the beginning of the video, knowing me. So, yeah, I love that track. And this is one of those movies where it's like, you go back on YouTube and you'll watch specific scenes over and over again. I've probably watched the ending scene of this movie tons of times. I can't tell you how many, but I remember after I first saw this, I just kept watching that ending scene with that music. And there's one other scene in particular involving Charles Bronson and Henry Fonda. You guys know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. I watched that scene many times as well. So, yeah, never rewatched the whole movie, but I went back to those 2 specific scenes. But yeah, it's going to be real fun revisiting this movie, I'm sure. So you do get a clear case, which is nice. Again, Once Upon a Time in the West, number 44. So it's all the same stuff on the back here. You do get the credits right there. 165 minutes. I don't know why. I remember this movie being like 3 hours. I guess it isn't. Yeah. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, I did not realize. I did not realize this came with a digital copy. Oh my goodness. It didn't say anywhere on here that it had one. Oh no, right there. Digital movie included. I'm stupid. So guys, I'll be doing a giveaway. Here's the instructions on the screen. Normally I say that at the beginning of the video. That's pretty funny. So yeah, I fucked up. So here's the 4K disc right there. Some nice artwork. So on the back of the digital is... Okay, so you get some more of the Paramount Presents. So Elvis, Blue Hawaii, The Sheik, Jerry Lewis, Nutty Professor, the original. Last Train... I can't read what that says. Last Train from Gun Hill? Is that what that says? I can't see the from. It's kind of tiny. Yeah, it would make more sense if I would have read the spine there. Anyways, I'm totally screwing up this whole video. Yeah, I don't recall seeing any of these anywhere. And I follow a bunch of stuff on social media that posts, like, what's coming up. And I don't know. I guess these Paramount Presents just kind of flew by me. They're doing one for Election, which is a fantastic movie. It's probably the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. But I already own the Criterion for that one. So it's like, do I want to buy another edition of that? So yeah, again, that's pretty much why I probably didn't buy other ones. I either own the movies already or, just wasn't interested in whatever title. You do get a quote here. This is one of Sergio Leone's great films. Some people would mark this as the grand finale of Westerns. Leonard Maltin. Wow. Yes, I dare say, if someone told me this is better than The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I remember watching this movie and thinking, okay, I mean... I wouldn't say you're wrong, That is my favorite movie of all time. But, like, this movie, it really, in a lot of ways, it's just as good. This one came out after. That one was 66. This is 69. So Leone arguably got better with his craft. Another movie of his I've been, meaning to watch, it's just a super long movie, is Once Upon a Time in America. I actually visited last year the spot in Brooklyn. The Dumbo, the Down Under Manhattan Bridge overpass, that famous spot from that movie, and tons of people take the photo there. But yeah, that was really cool to see that and actually stand there. But I do need to see that movie. So in the comments, guys, if you're a Sergio Leone fan, if you've seen all his movies or whichever ones you've seen, please rank them in the comments. I'd really like to know, because I'm sure that movie's excellent. I know this movie's excellent, but like, how do you rank them? Again, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is my favorite film of all time. And, I do love the other two from that trilogy, Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. But please rank them in the comments. I really want to know. And that's really a director who I need to watch his whole filmography. He doesn't have a ton of movies, so there really isn't any excuse for me. It's just I never got around to it, I've only seen the Dollars trilogy in this one. I haven't seen... Once Upon a Time in America. I haven't seen, what was it, A Fistful of Dynamite is another one he did. He only has a couple movies, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.